Okay. It is time. We are down to 2 party members as promised from the beginning, and only just now delivering. I actually feel like some of the stuff that I did I probably could have done with only 2 party members, but I was too much of a pansy to even consider it. Alright, so far it is clearly the Eldritch Spartan who is outperforming in damage, but that could change. Our Path of Giants Barbarian hasn't really come online yet, so who's to say? Maybe once Karlak gets rolling, she's going to be outpacing Furin. We don't know. Certainly not right now. Alright, so I like to swing around the outside of Joaquin's Rest before I go in, just to grab the waypoint, because I'm going to go directly down into the Zentarim part and do all of my selling, and I want, instead of walking all the way out of their silly cave, I want to just click the portal and jump out quick. So that's the goal. I want to do this as quickly as possible. Don't want to spend a bunch of time.
Strange place to find it.
Quick loot all the bodies. We will be going to... We will be going to a vendor soon, so as long as we don't kill our strength, we should be fine.
Inside. Hello? Can you hear me? We hear you. Stay where you are.
Now, the one thing you do have to be careful about in this part is the autopathing will run you through fire, which will hurt you a bit. And then the other thing to be careful of is some of the Flaming Fist will sometimes lag behind and might try to run past you as you're hitting this door. So if you happen to open this door while they're running past you, it will explode and hurt them, and they will get mad at you. And it will start combat with all the Flaming Fists, which is kind of obnoxious. Let's see if we can do this. Beautiful. Come on, follow me. He falls down immediately. He'll stand up next turn, but I feel like I can do that for him. Although that negates my ability to dash. Hopefully I'm not standing in this guy's way. I am not. He's gonna dash out. We are all good. The one nice thing about having less characters, I've done a solo run through the game, is you wait on your party a lot less. Okay. I feel like for this one I don't actually have to get to the door because I'm not gonna be. Oh, Lord of mercy. Path is interrupted by something, huh?
Should work.
Yeah, not actually doing any damage. That's a little weird. I was trying to say that I can be ranged, but, you know, maybe not. Maybe that's just not going to work. Get Benrin out of here.
For a good meal.
Okay. Try to figure out what went wrong here. Can I hit you now? Yes.
No hesitation.
There it is. Only 7 damage. 2 more turns, that's terrible.
In here.
Path is interrupted. Yeah. Bummer. Well, that didn't go as smooth as I hoped, but I should be able to make it. Shouldn't be a problem. Get Benren out of the turn order. And you're done.
He slaughtered everyone. Mary.
And
Let's move.
this should be the last turn, hopefully.
Good idea. I think.
There it is. Alright, let's go, go, go. We rescued Floric. Let's get out of here.
Come.
For this part, I think you could pretty much just exit
What's up for discussion?
and walk out. I don't think there's any reason you have to stay in turn-based mode for that.
What to do? Where is she?
No, we get the sparkly
Your
points.
bold-led counselor. Now listen. The rest and you. May I trust
Pretty much,
your
she's gonna
sorcery?
harangue you until you agree to
Thank you.
rescue the
Go.
Duke,
I'm-
so just agree. Alright, so this is a 1d8 plus 5. It's exactly the same as the Vision of the Absolute. Except you gain lightning charges as you use this weapon, which can be pretty cool.
I know she is.
Same with the Jolt Shooter. These two work the same. And then this one, you gain charges while you're using a spell or a cantrip. So, since I'm doing Throne, this is essentially the same with a small chance to hit buffs. So, we'll switch over. And that'll be that. It's not as big of an upgrade as I was initially thinking it was. I thought that it had some... I thought that it just had lightning damage on it innately. It does not. But that's okay. It looks cooler, maybe. Technically, I could use a shield if I wanted to boost up my armor a bit. On Furin. I don't think there's any negative to using a shield with him. It lowers the damage of the trident to 1d6 instead of 1d8.
Mary,
So that's potentially lowers it not at all.
have you seen her? Thank you.
Oh, excuse me. I decided to try to get an extra project done last night, which I succeeded in doing. However, I was up super late. Till almost 4 in the morning. 3 in the morning, I think. Not 4 in the morning. Either way, it was too late. And it annoyed some of the people in my family, which was obviously not the goal. So it was a net negative, I think. Probably won't do that again, but you know, sometimes you do a thing and you think it's the right thing and then it's not. That's just life.
Have you found my Mary?
Yep, I found her. Go check her out. You can push this aside. I think there's like a health potion in here. If I was doing like a tactician run, I probably wouldn't bother. But with Honor, it can be a good idea to take every advantage you can get. Just some food, actually. I guess a little bit of money, too. A lot of food. And some kind of... What is that? Oh, maybe we'll go check it out. I think it's just like a pipe or something. I don't think it's anything important. But we're going to check it out. I don't want to put on fire resistance, so I'm going to have Karlak, who I think already has fire resistance. But now she definitely does.
While I'm at it,
I think there's a dead goblin over here. He's got a little bit of gold and a grease bottle. I don't remember what's over here. I think there was just like a little storyline.
Maybe if I was a quarter of the
It's
size.
just a burrow hole. Doesn't mean anything. I wonder where the burrow hole goes. It doesn't matter. Since I spent the elixir, though, I will go in and get the hammer haft, or whatever it's called, that is in the burning room. If I recall correctly, I've searched this entire place otherwise, and there really isn't anything that's worth going for anywhere else. So, a lot of groaning because she's blinded. I don't think she can pick locks, so I'm just going to take the chest. I think there might be like a diary or something here or there that has some interesting storyline. I'm not sure. But I don't recall there being like any other chest or anything that had anything of value. Don't want to spend the time. Let's just move forward. She groans like that because she's blinded. I know, it's an awful groan, but it is what it is. Alright, see if Firen can pick this lock.
Can't keep me out.
Certainly not that time. With guidance this time. Negative. Well, on the bright side, we have a lot of thieves' tools, so we can lower our stock a bit. That'll just lighten the load. Alright, there's hammer haft. And let's get this distribution fixed. We're going to get rid of that. Hammer haft. When you jump, you deal 1 to 4 thunder damage, and then it's just a maul, which a maul is the same as a greatsword. Highest damage two-hand weapon in the game. So it's the highest damage two-handed weapon, one of. It's got a +1 on it, and it gives you a boost to your jumping. So it's pretty powerful overall. It's not better than the flaming sword you get
One day I'll catch a break.
from the Commander Zalk, I think his name is. Commander Zalk, when you're in the Nautiloid ship. If you command him to drop it, you can get a sword. I forget what it's called. Like, it's just not occurring to me right now. I think I had it in this run. Maybe not.
If I just kept my mouth shut about this. She said I'd never see her again.
That one is a regular +1. Well, it's not a regular. It's a +1 greatsword. So it has the +1, which is as good as anything else in Act 1. But it also has +1d4 fire, which just makes it better than essentially everything. There's Jorgorl's greatsword that you can get if you fight the guy on the rafts. If you fight the Dwergar on the raft, you can get Jorgorl's. Oh, didn't get the dowry this time. Oh well. Nothing you can do about that. Oh good, she still has the egg. Let's see if we got high enough animal handling to not fight this cow.
The ox tenses, horns lowered in your direction.
Oh, we have terrible animal handling. It's a -1 wisdom. Okay, well, we use an inspiration. That's fine. We had 4.
His hide twitches, every muscle primed to
Oh
bolt.
my word. Lots of rolls. Oh, we get a 1. Woo. I think it really wants us to fight this cow. Now we've used 2 inspirations. Okay, well, we get 50 XP for that, so not a total waste. Thought it was worth it.
Doesn't look like much.
Try not to get blown up
You
by this
spot a
guy.
man.
Little serpent, long shadow. Yes, send me down. Can I take these barrels? Oh, well, I don't care. Who cares? We're not going to worry about it.
Goes nothing.
I would worry about it if I intended to fight the Githyanki, but I don't. Well, maybe I do. Let's think this through. Should we? Should we, in fact, fight the Githyanki? We have an invisibility potion, although I already know what I'm going to do with it. I already took out Kaga. Can't do the idol because we didn't save the kid, the child. The tiefling child did not get saved from the harpies, so
No traps, please.
stealing the idol, there's no reason to do it. Can't give it to Mole. Can't get the Ring of Protection. Boo boo, boo hoo. Cry more. Alright, gotta get down here and get this vendor. I know. Watching me vend items is just the most exciting thing that has ever been. We will try to get through it quickly if we can. Come on now. But yeah, I can't take any of these. They're all marked as thievery. It's a thief. Yeah, don't want to be a thief. No reason to be angry at the Zentarim, I think. Give me my crossbow. Thank you. And my money. Appreciate it. And my experience. Wonderful. Let's see if we can talk him out of his hostage. Am I going to pay for Oscar? Well, I did say I would do all of the game.
My pet up, he needs protection. Are you looking to buy him? I'm open to offers, mate.
Yeah, I don't know about this. This looks pretty unlikely. Ooh, I gotta spend all my inspiration. Costly, but I succeeded. All right, thank you. Now, can I buy things? Thank you. All right, so it looks like we need the Titan string bow, and that is it. I think just the Titan string bow is all we need. Let me see, the Jolty Vest. When the wearer takes damage while having lightning charges, the attacker must succeed or become shocked. For 1,581 gold, I'm going to go ahead and say no. Nah. I'm going to say nah. Not worth it. All right. 600 gold worth of potions of invisibility. I think I'm going to use them. So here's the thing. If I commit to the fight with the Githyanki, which is kind of what I'm pondering, and it goes badly, that's going to be it for me. Yeah, that will end this run quick. And the Githyanki are no joke. They are truly fearsome. Okay, I just spent all that gold, but I didn't sell anything. I have lost my mind.
Of course.
This was what I was actually excited to do, was get rid of all this stuff. Yeah. Take this stuff. I don't need to carry it. That's only 600 gold. I gave you 1,500 gold. I know you can take more. Gonna get rid of the hammer haft. So yeah, I lose 500 gold overall. Not the worst.
Pleasure.
Yeah, I bet. Gotta remember to talk to Oscar before we leave.
Well, you should at least know what you've...
You recall, though.
Yeah, yeah. Blah, blah, blah,
right,
blah, blah, blah.
but...
Yes, you're a cad.
You...
Here's your 200 gold. Get out of my sight. And now we'll just go back up to Joaquin's Rest. So the question is, do we want to go back into the town and get some smoke powder barrels? Or maybe I'll just walk out with Karlak. Maybe that's how we'll do it. Have her walk out, pick up some smoke powder barrels, and then we'll be good. So the Githyanki can use hold person, which is pretty brutal. They have a jump that lets them, like, cross the map. That's pretty brutal. You know, I've never looked at any of these containers. I think they're all empty. Why wouldn't they be? There's some food. Some rotten food.
Hello.
No, I've never done this tedious, boring thing before. Hey, now that you're watching, let's do it. Let's do all the tedious things. All right, yeah, they're all pretty much empty. I want to see if I can take these smoke powder barrels upstairs. I don't think that they were labeled as stealing, so I think I can probably take them. I am nervous about this Githyanki fight. I think it might be the end of me. So let's see what happens. You got a problem with that? He does not. All right, let's take him. I can carry a lot of these jeepers. Okay. Toss some of these over to Furin. He can carry a few less. She can carry up to 330. Oh yeah, that's that giant feature. She can carry more weight because she's a Path of Giants barbarian. It's pretty wild. Okay, can't get that one. Okay, and then Lockheed's Rest.
These things have stayed interesting.
Group up.
Moving ahead.
Get these herbs, and we're going to try to seed the battlefield with smoke powder barrels if we can. Gotta get frightened of the dragon first. Oh no, it's a big dragon. Kudenos, to the sky.
It's absolutely massive.
So I don't know how the like conversation goes. I'm not even gonna bother. Oh, I don't want to pickpocket her. I want to talk to her.
What are you doing? Hold up before they see you, What? Apart from
She's
the
rude.
dragon, that not
But
I
sadly,
doubt
her
the
choice
fight
not
against
to
them
go
would go your way. What?
along
Go
with
my
me
own way. Nobody. Just another
results in her dying.
Rag.
Straight
That's
up.
it. I'm getting out of here.
Okay. You get out of here.
Soldier.
I'm gonna ungroup. Okay.
Drop your
Our queen.
Beautiful.
With the right troops.
Okay. Yes, I know. With the right troops, maybe. Okay. So here's what we're going to try. I have a potion of invisibility. So if they end up seeing me... Oh, shnikes. Okay. They're patrolling. If they end up seeing me, hopefully I can use the potion of invisibility. Let's see. I think this is just a bad angle to come at it from, right?
I just want a little look.
Well, there's 3 of them right there. Can I toss it over there? What does that do? Nothing. Okay. So they're going to kind of wander around. Doing my little stealth mission here. Why is there a barrel there? Oh my gosh, it's a mystery. Whatever shall we do?
We will not fail, Vlaakith.
I expect you to fall on your sword if you do.
No, no, no. Pretty hard to get these barrels up close to them. And the potion of invisibility is gonna wear off as soon as I toss them. Okay. Got it to there. I don't really see a spot. I want to put another barrel over here.
Nothing so far, Kithrak.
Increase the damage output. Okay. Nope, nope, nope. So, how far over do I have to go? Oh, that's too far. That's too far. That's too far. Woo! That was close. Okay. I don't think I can do anything with that one. I mean, I get a good amount of time where they're not looking over here.
Someone in this wretched world has what we need.
Yes, Kithrak. We shall find it.
Okay. Is this thing bound? It is. Okay, so I'm ready. Okay.
For the charmer.
So they are often looking right there and right there. That's going to be a hard one
We will not fail, Vlaakith.
to come at it from this side.
On your sword if you do.
Very difficult. Badunk.
Well, anything?
Nothing so far, Kithrak.
I wonder if I'm standing behind this little barricade if they can't see me. Or, you know, crouching, as it were. Okay. Okay.
Keep looking. Someone in this wretched world has what we need.
Yes, Kithrak. We shall find it.
There was a moment where, like, this was all... Nobody was looking here. Feel like I should have been seen there. Feel like I just got so lucky.
I expect you to fall on your
Uh-oh. I got 9 turns of this. See if I can move these without being seen. Alright. I don't know that anybody's actually close enough to any of that. But I think this is how we're going to open it up. And we're going to see what we can do with this. Yeah, he runs away. She's going to take a buttload of damage. Oh my gosh. Okay. Can I get a turn? Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's how that goes. They're not even that hurt. Okay. Oh, she doesn't even get a turn? Are you kidding me? Jeez. And she's down. Okay.
On my way.
And now they're all gonna heal. That was kind of a waste. Man, I really didn't like how that went. Where are you, Karlak? She's down in the rock? Like, what is this? Now I gotta figure out how to solve this problem. Okay, I can do that.
Should mind my step.
Okay, well that went wrong because she got seen immediately, couldn't take a turn, and just got shot a million times. Okay, so what a bummer. I didn't manage to kill anybody doing that. You know what? Still visible from there. Run!
Like a vandal.
Okay, so they just don't see you, and then they recover. Okay. I don't know. These Get Yankee are just too tough. I don't think I have what it takes. Like, I couldn't even rage with her. She would have survived if I could have raged. Let's see. If one of them comes up. I give it one more shot. One more shot only. We'll see. That guy, maybe we can get that archer dead. If he comes back up there, I think I'm just gonna have to wait him out. Let's see. I got another 15 minutes. He should come back up there soon. Or she, or it, or whatever. comes. Alright, let's see what we can do. Got him down to 14 health, but didn't kill him. Alright, well. Here's how it is. I don't think I can beat the Githyanki. Whatever strategy you use to beat the Githyanki, I don't know it. And I think I'm just going to end up dead. So, we're just going to skip them. We skipped them before, we're going to skip them again.
I will walk away now. Spare your indignity. Every word. No others. Lies. She carries an heirloom of my. Jessica, you seek reason.
You had it. If anyone asks, I'll say you were transformed.
I mean, ultimately, I don't really care. They can kill each other. Ooh, and I don't have any more persuasion checks. I think she's just gonna.
Not yet, King Yank.
There is no way to prevent bloodshed. You have to choose.
Let me see. Okay. Bye, Shadowheart. Bummer. Would have liked to keep you, but whatever. Choices were made. So that's that.
Whoa! Looks like it found a new friend.
Alright, did I have anything in your inventory? Not really. Well, sad times for the half-elf.
Simple enough.
Hey, but I didn't have to fight the cow. So, there's that. Would have rather fought the cow, to be honest. But what's done is done. Okay, now let's think about the fights ahead. I think, you know, I would super love to be level 5, but I'm going to be pretty deep into the goblin camp before that happens, which is the next part. It's time to finish the goblin camp. So let's have a short talk about Minthara. Why would you knock Minthara out and save her life? What's the motivation here? Well, if you're gonna do an evil playthrough, well, I guess you know you could work it out how you're gonna work it out, but basically, if you're gonna use tadpoles, there's only a certain number of tadpoles available for the whole of the game. And Minthara is the only companion that you can get who has already used tadpoles. So she already has a certain amount of tadpoles on her. So the reason why you would use her as a companion is you can get more benefit from the tadpoles, basically. So like if you don't use her as a companion and you want more than one character with illithid powers, you kind of have to pick and choose the ones that are important to you because you're not going to be able to do everything. And the reason why you would want to do everything is Cull the Weak. The more of these you have done, the more powerful Cull the Weak gets. And that's basically it. Alright, I don't need anybody to be particularly close. And the way that I'm going to start combat is by destroying this war drum. Like that.
Vandalizing someone else's property. Perhaps you should.
So, in this fight, it is super important to take out Minthara as quickly as possible. She hurts a lot.
That should work.
She's a paladin. Paladins hurt. Missing hurts. Oh, because I took out the drum. That's why. I gotcha. Now, if you wanted to keep Minthara, what you would need to do, realistically, is knock her out. And because I'm using thrown weapons, that's pretty hard to do. She's not going to want to get knocked out. If you throw something at her or shoot her, geez, does everything have to hit? Yeah. Hold person. Guaranteed crits. That's awesome. See if we can break her concentration. That's really my only hope here. I cannot. So I'm going to go up and stand next to her and hope that I can break her concentration when she runs away from me. So you would toggle non-lethal attacks, but you have to be next to her for that to happen. These guys get to hit Furin all day long because he's being held in place. Fortunately, the game's too dumb to realize that, so that's good. That's a lot. And he's gonna call in reinforcements. That shouldn't be too impactful, but it is definitely gonna be a thing. He gets to throw 2. I don't know why. Okay. She opts not. Okay. I don't know if I want to just stab her or I actually want. I think I want to throw because I got Tavern Brawler, but I got disadvantage right now, which means everybody is going to get a chance to hit me because I'm going to have to walk away. Yeah. You're very clever. That's a lot of damage. I think I might have just lost the run there. Think we might just be done. Because of hold person. And because I'm trying to do a 2-person run. That is what it is. We'll see. Things are looking dire. Still held. Oh no, don't use it on him. Dang it. Still. Ugh. Sucks. Hey, I hit her. Oh, and it broke her concentration. Things are looking up. I wish I could use a soul coin, but hey, at least I'm alive, right? Maybe not for long. Oh, good God. My haste wore off. Yay! Ridiculous. Alright, she's gonna hold me again! Oh, amazing! Jeez. Alright, well, I think this is over. Yeah, I think we just lose. So, let's, I think I got rid of 1 there. That's not bad. Can only do so much. They're hitting me every turn. Furin's held in place the whole fight. Super bummer. That is just the way it is. I'm just sort of like locked into drinking potions every round. So there's not a lot I can do about anything. And he's like, he doesn't even get an action because of this. I'm not, my blood has gotten rid of, my blood has gotten rid of the acid. So there's that. That's kind of nice. Maybe if he stays up. Maybe. If he stays up, we can start to get somewhere. We'll see. I mean, she's still up. I still have to drink potions. I'm starting to run out of those. Hey, I did damage to her. I like that. I have to get through this whole round. Oh my gosh. I would say my positioning was not ideal for this one. I could have had better positioning. Okay. I could take a hit from Zerga.
Another step forward.
Yeah, that sucked, but my goal was really like, let's thin this out a bit. We got one. One's not the worst. I really wish that I could like dodge a hit. You would think with 18 armor I could dodge a hit occasionally, but I guess not. That did not do enough. She's going down. She did not go down. Wow. Big wow. Okay. Well, we can knock Minthara out. Go figure that. Drink another potion and hope for the best. Got a lot of goblins to deal with. She's screwed. Like, I don't know, man. 12, 21, 22. Okay, we'll deal with Saza first. Let's go ahead and change back to lethal damage. There, she went down. So now, instead of doing anything, we gotta toss her a potion. Whoops. Okay. So, I want to turn that back on, and let's just see if we can start shoving people. Okay, good. Got someone shoved. Just lower the numbers, right? Oops. Can't throw him. Maybe we could shove him. Beautiful. Okay. Hey, things are looking up. I burned through all my health potions. That was disgusting. But my people are on their feet. Can't believe it. Let's see what we can do about this guy. We can just straight up kill him. So the haste potion was a good idea. I don't think I really need it at this point. I guess I could get rid of the silly eye. I think it's kind of a waste. We'll just do what we can do. I don't really... None of these guys have anything, so just get rid of them. Okay, she didn't do anything that round. He's gonna scream again. Hopefully nobody joins the fight. I need one of these so that I can cast one of these. And we're out. And we successfully knocked out Minthara. I mean, despite all of that, things went in our favor. I can't believe it. I am going to take her items, even though it's a little indecent. We're going to just ignore it. Saza doesn't get to be knocked out. Alright, so this puts us in an awkward position, and I will explain that in a second. Stands in water, gain 3. Dash, gain 3, athletics +1. That one's better. Okay, we're gonna have to be real careful from here on in. All right, so what's the big problem? Well, the big problem is this. If I take a long rest, Minthara will wake up and she will assault the Druid Grove.
I'll feel that one later.
That's no bueno for me. I don't want her to do that. Because then, you know, like the whole point of knocking her out was to be able to retain her for later. So, we have to figure out how to do all the rest of this without, essentially without taking damage. Without using resources and without taking damage. Which is not going to be easy, right? Because, as we've discovered, if I throw... Okay, so she has 2 rages left. So I can't use rages on things like this. Let's get rid of these guys.
There's a time and a place for smashing, but it appears this isn't it. You're getting locked up.
Okay, screw 'em. Alright. We are going to try to just take these guys out. Thank you. Something went right. Oh, that didn't go right. Don't want to spend my second wind yet. They both get to act. Sad times for me. I want to take her out. She's gonna shoot. If I can take her out, I'm not gonna rage for this fight. Oh my gosh. I hit C instead of X. Which uses up my whole action. And that's why that is obnoxious. I wish you could unbind that. I would instantly unbind that. But you can't. Oh, gosh. So this is needlessly difficult now. Didn't need to be this hard. But I pressed the wrong button. disadvantage, and I can't throw. Great.
Good idea.
That's what I needed. More problems. I did use a haste potion. I really didn't have a choice, I felt. So,
How much further
bummer,
can I go?
right? Like, that was a bit of a bummer. Alright. Well, we'll try not to whine about it too much, right? Like a minute ago, we thought the run was over and it's still going. So we're just on borrowed time right now. We'll see what we can accomplish with what we've got. I kind of feel like going and looking for exploding barrels. The goblins are all going to be against me at this point. I cannot walk past them. But there are barrels I can get. Let's see what we're looking at as far as aggressiveness. Are they red or are they yellow? They are yellow. Okay. See if I can walk out of here. Okay, nobody knows that they should be mad at me at this time. Let's take advantage of that. Oh, man. Leviator. I don't think I'm gonna go get flogged. I always forget that part. And that's really something that I ought to do. Before I start killing people. You know, when I could still take a long rest would be the time to do that. Whatever. Okay. I want to ungroup. And I want to jump. And I'm past time. Okay. Well, we'll have to finish this up next time. We're gonna grab a couple barrels. Do some barreling. Can't steal, too heavy. Totally get it. Karlak can hold these. Load up. Oh, that's too many. One too many. Okay. Let's go see what we can do with these. See if the goblins even know to care. Right? Leave Karlak in this very vulnerable position. And I'm just going to load up a whole bunch of smoke powder barrels right over here by True Soul Gut. Just to take her out immediately.
Push us around anymore.
Let's see how she reacts to me doing this. She doesn't. Okay, cool beans. Let's do as much of this as we can.
Follow Ragsling's orders. Obey. Salute, and you may be Joe. Absolute's looking out for me now. I ain't never felt no one anymore.
So we'll have to wait until they all group up around here again, and that's okay. It's going to take some amount of time to take out the war drums. Hopefully they don't, you know, like kill themselves or anything. In the meantime, I'm going to put you here for now.
Time to skulk about.
And you...
If you insist.
So, it is possible to do this without them getting angry. I don't know if I will succeed, but I'm gonna try.
You can't see me.
Okay? They neither noticed nor cared that I took that one out. I like that. This is the next piece of the puzzle, is taking out these war drums so that they're not calling in reinforcements. And you just have to do it when they aren't looking at you. Okay? Beautiful. Alright. So now, we just want to wait until they're all gathered, and then we want to blow them to Kingdom Come. Wish that one was a little further over, but I think we're okay. Don't accidentally click. Oh, okay. Here they are.
Another parasite. Collect it. It might be useful.
Don't mind me.
Okay. I like that. That worked. Things are looking up. Let's wait for the fire to die down, shall we?
Open up.
Roa is still hanging out.
Come on, let's go.
Mm-mm.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Okay, I've never done it that way before. That worked very well. That was solid. Extra movement, I like it. Alright, let's go rescue Volo. I am gonna skip Abdurak. Oh, he's standing up. Is he gonna move around?
What's the story? Rat feet.
What now? These boots have seen everything.
Okay, beautiful.
intervention.
Okay. I gotta say, this was a lot more challenging than I was expecting. A lot more challenging than it usually is. Okay. If the wielder bears the brand, they gain a +1 bonus. Maybe we'll roll this way for a little bit. Where they have advantage on death saves. And I can cast Aid. Okay, we'll take that over Guidance. For now. Just for now. And we are absolutely going to cast Aid. Oh, I can only cast it on myself. That's a little lame. And we'll let Volo up.
I guarantee the story of your... We mustn't tarry, but I hate for our friendship to end here. Please, smash it!
Okay. Beautiful. Well done. Oh my gosh. It's 15 after. Okay. So this is it. We just end right here, and we will try to tackle this again next time. Wow. I thought I was dead on Minthara, and here we are, still moving forward.